Twins and White Sox tied up at 2 runs apiece. The bases are loaded. There's one out. If this batter reaches base in any way, it's a walk-off win for the White Sox, be it hit, be it error, be it walk, be it hit by pitch. He reaches, they win. This breakdown is brought to you by DraftKings, and look what happens. Brock Stewart, I just became a fan of him. Now, they say that's a 4-seam on screen, but that had a lot of movement, like a 2-seam strike 1 and then a slider strike 2. Those play off each other pretty well, huh? Then 0-2, and I love that 0-2 pitch. He goes for the sweeping slider to get him to swing at something that's bad. You got to trust your catcher that he's going to get over there and grab it because base is loaded. Wild pitch, pass ball, the game's over too. 1-2 count, slider again. That one's fouled off, and then, oh boy, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. After all those sliders, he went to that 2-seam again, which goes the opposite direction, and the batter got his hands out, and then it hits him. If it's a hit by pitch, the White Sox win. But if it's a strike, he's out. It's a strikeout. He's saying, I didn't get hit. I just threw my hands up after it hit me because it hurt. And there's some credence to like what he's saying. Actually, I don't know what the rule is. White Sox manager's like, I blinked. I don't know. Boom. And he throws his bat. And they're like, that's a swing. I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. I'm kind of curious. Like, you could argue. I mean, it's definitely a swing. I would rule swing. But when it hits him, like if it doesn't hit him, is he able to pull back? Probably not, because the momentum's going to carry his bat a little bit more. But if he was able to just stop on a dime and go back, you could say no swing. But as soon as it hits him, the pain and his reaction he just takes that left hand. His right hand comes off and his left hand just throws the bat through the zone. And that's the swing. So it would have been a game-winning hit by pitch had he checked his swing. It would have been very interesting if he didn't, throw his bat afterwards. Because look, it hits him. And then, or maybe he throws his bat to kind of play it off like that. No, you can't be doing that in the heat of the moment. Very interesting situation. White Sox should have just won there, but he swung at it and they ruled it a swing. So instead, it's an out. And look at the 2 pitches. If you're like, why did he do that? That's nasty. He did so many sliders in a row, so he's leaning to attack that slider, and then he busts him in with that 2-seam fastball that runs in and it hits him. That's crazy. So now the next batter comes up and he opens him up with the slider. And then off of that goes slider again. And now what's he going to do? Same thing? Go the other way? Nope. Another slider, but that's 3 in a row. What's he going to do now? The other way? Yup. Same thing. Gets him. Nasty. This is my favorite pitching overlay I've made this season because they go so deep before breaking. Look at this. That's crazy. Brock Stewart, your pitches are cool and I enjoy them. Damn. This breakdown was brought to you by DraftKings. Thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring the breakdowns. Appreciate you guys as always. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy them, you can hit subscribe on YouTube. That helps me.